It's Kelsey and the Boys, featuring Steve Tressler on the tenor saxophone, the all-star ensemble from the Monroe High School Jazz Band. Steve Tressler, back to the microphone, please. Something I'm always interested in hearing from people who are teaching jazz is that you're also learning about jazz as a teacher. In fact, the process of learning as a jazz musician really never ends, and that must intimidate young students. Is that a true thing? You're always learning?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're all lifelong students. I learned that when I was studying with Jerry Bergonzi. He's always what he talks about, being in discovery zone. He was one of the best in the world, but looking at this idea of mastery is not as just the 10,000 hours you put in, but really this lifelong learning and growth. And that makes us better teachers when we're in discovery mode as well.
I love that. Aaron, could you do me a favor and grab that bass, as I want to bring Thomas up to the microphone. Thank you, sir. The tall guys always know how to handle a bass. Thomas, tell me, the group of seniors, I believe, all the fellas here, except for our sophomore at the piano, Kelsey, why'd you stick her with the band name?
We all really had a hard time thinking of names. We didn't really know what to do, and one day we just kind of looked at Kelsey and we're like, in reality, she's kind of the leader of the group. You see all us, we're the old guys, sure, but we couldn't do it without her, and we love empowering women here. So we just thought, why not Kelsey and the Boys? That's us. So.
Right on. There's a hashtag in there somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
Now, another thing I'm curious about, Thomas, who picked the songs for this studio session? How did that go down?
So actually, 2 of the songs were recycled. We had a competition back in January, I believe. I don't remember where we went up to at this point, spacing, but we actually ended up placing second place. The song you just heard and the song you're about to hear was 2 of the songs we played, and the other one was just one we kind of picked up as we go along through rehearsals. We just try stuff out. We do lots of listening, lots of playing, and we just heard this and we're like, wow, it's laid back, it's chill, we love it, so we just threw it in here.
Yeah, excellent choices. Thank you so much. We're going to bring Tyzel up to the microphone next. A couple of quick questions. Some really nice variety in the selections of music you're playing today. And the one through line is these are all really cool songs. And the band comes in, they're all wearing black, you're all looking really cool and slick. I wonder if you could talk about that part of the music. It's how cool it is. Does it feel cool when you're playing it and listening to it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like when the music is really cool like it is, it just helps play in general. Like when you're playing and you feel cool because you're dressed up with all the people you love playing with, it just helps so much just to play the music.
Yeah, this Miles Davis fan knows about cool.
Oh yeah,
count on that.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm sure you've noticed this around Monroe High School. Not all the kids are big jazz fans, but this crew certainly loves it. I wonder what it is about the music that appeals to you most.
Well, for me, it's the variety it has and how you can play 2 of the exact same songs, but they're so different in so many ways. There's not one rule. You have so many things you can do yourself to put yourself into the music. That's
right
what I
on.
like about it.
We've got a terrific collection of personalities here, and we're going to hear one more song from the band before we set them down and get some pizza in their pie holes. Let's hear it one more time for Kelsey and the Boys, featuring Steve Tressler on the tenor sax.